Yesterday, I was reminded of a quirk in the FreshBooks bookkeeping software that has unique repercussions for American small businesses. I was talking to a FreshBooks user named Polly, and she had an email from her tax pro that says, "Hey, Polly, I cannot file your taxes because your net income on your profit and loss statement says X. But when I looked at the bottom of the balance sheet, which also has a line reporting net income, I see a different number. How is that math even math? I'm baffled by that accounting witchery, so let me know when you get it sorted out." Okay, I embellished a little about the accounting math witchery, but you really right her saying that net income must be the same number in both places, where the number is supposed to exist. Clearly, it should. And so here's the too long didn't listen solution, the TLDL. You have to specifically request from FreshBooks tech support that all of your journal entries show up on your cash basis reports. If you don't ask them to turn that feature on, then some of those journal entries will show up. The math will math on your reports, but not all of them. I'm not going to get into the details about which ones don't show up because it really doesn't matter, y'all. Because if you're making a journal entry, and especially if you're a tax pro making a journal entry inside a client's bookkeeping account, then you're making the entry because you are expecting it to affect the reports. You're expecting the math to math. So this video is recorded in fall 2025. My contacts at FreshBooks tell me this is going to be fixed. So if you're listening to this far into the future, comment below and I can tell you if there's been any updates. So keep listening and I'll tell you how to solve for this problem and the exact action step that you should take right now if you're a cash basis tax filer. Okay, so see, FreshBooks is built by Canadians and there's no such thing as cash basis accounting in Canada. Businesses, no matter how small, have to do all their accounting on an accrual basis. In America, we do have the ability to file taxes on a cash basis, and I will tell you that the Venn diagram of a business that's a good fit for FreshBooks and a business that will be filing their taxes to Uncle Sam on a cash basis is almost completely overlapped, y'all. And if you're using FreshBooks because your business is an ideal fit for that software, but your tax pro has you filing on an accrual basis, I would love to hear from you and understand why that decision was made. You would definitely be an outlier. But to fix this, all you have to do is email help@freshbooks.com and tell them you want them to turn on the little toggle behind the scenes to let your journal entries affect your cash basis reports. Again, depending on how far in the future you're watching this, the developers might have made this standard and it could already be turned on for you. But one thing I know about code rollouts is that they don't always go backward looking very well. So if you started your FreshBooks account before a potential change was made that I hope is going to be made, then you might be someone who still needs to ask to have this toggle turned on, even if it's standard for a new account. All right, that's your solution. I sure am the queen of very obscure FreshBooks tutorials and news that will only get watched by a couple hundred people, but bless your heart for watching this. If you watched this far, you definitely need to be subscribed to this channel. And I would like you to come to my monthly free Q&A session. The link to register for that will be below. It's also at heritagebusinessservices.com/help-with-FreshBooks. You can come pick my brain for free once a month. Lastly, I'm going to do a little commercial for myself. If my videos have helped you, you can go to heritagebusinessservices.com/tools, where you will find referral links for many of the tools I recommend. There are two in particular that I would like to point out. Using these links are a great way to say thanks for these videos that I make. The first to point out is using my referral link to the business banking platform that I use called Relay Financial. You can open an account for your current business or your next business, or you can tell your friend who's about to start a business to open an account with Relay. I have a video review of Relay that I think every aspiring entrepreneur needs to watch. You can share that video with your friend, and I'll give you the link below to make it super easy to do so. The next way you can say thanks is that if you're having success and your business grows and you need to hire help, or you need to put yourself on payroll because you've made an S-Corp election, you could use my referral link to sign up for the payroll provider that I use, which is Gusto. Gusto.com, not FreshBooks Payroll powered by Gusto. The referral link to that will also be below. So go check out those tools and all the tools that I recommend. Again, heritagebusinessservices.com/tools. I hope to see you at my next monthly free Q&A for FreshBooks users. I'm Kate Josephine Johnson, and I help businesses build their business legacy.